And if you're a normal person, your blood sugar is 75 or 80, I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with fruit. The only thing with the fruit is based on your activity level. I mean, if you're a sedentary person, you're just sitting around, you're not doing nothing. If you're eating 15 bananas or eating, 5 or 6 pounds of fruit, you don't need it. You can run a marathon on a couple of bananas. People don't read. How do you know? I've done it. That's how I know. So it's and there's a direct correlation to how efficient you are and how much fuel you need. When you're eating the sugars in fruit and food, it's like gasoline to a car. If you're a type of person, you're very active and you're training 3 times a day and you're running 10 miles a day, of course you could. If you're into raw foods or vegan diet, you need more, carbohydrates. You need more sugars. And believe it or not, I've seen people run marathons, and there was one guy that ran ultra marathons, and he ate a lot of animal protein because it takes 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks for your body to convert burning fat from sugars. And what it does, it takes the fat and the proteins and it converts it to a sugar. If your body is efficient, I mean, the people that used to follow the Atkins diet were told that. It takes 2 or 3 weeks when you start to eat a high protein diet to start burning fats and proteins. It's a 3-step conversion into sugars. And even now they have these new ketogenic diets, I think they call them. It's all based on the same concept where your body's producing ketones, just like a diabetic that's burning body fat where you're producing ketones. Is that good? I don't think so. I would want to have a body that's operating as if I had diabetes when I don't have it, to actually create it so I could think I could build more muscle. To me, I don't see that. And what I see with people like that follow those type of diets, they're much more prone to illness, more different types of infection, because there's a lot more waste. And they create what we said before is if you're going to have upper respiratory infections and you're going to be a good host for bacteria proliferation, you'll have more waste in your system than your body can eliminate. That's why the key to eliminating disease is the most important part of all this is the transit time of your stool. That is number one. And people just don't have a clue some people just don't have a clue what that means. So if you're eating a lot of animal protein, you're slowing down your transit time. And you don't want to do that. You want to have a normal transit time is what you ate yesterday should be coming out of you today. A lot of people say, I go to the bathroom twice a day. And I eat a lot of animal protein. Well, most likely, if they're not eating plenty of fruits and vegetables, what's coming at them today went into them 72 hours ago. So it's slower transit time. And when that happens, there's more time for the food to spoil in your system, and it's going to have a tremendous effect on your upper GI tract. Your upper GI tract is where that's the most important part for us to prevent us from picking up disease. There's plenty of people that don't eat a lot of food, they eat a plant-based diet, even if they're eating some animal protein, and they understand the importance of enzymes. And I'm not talking about just the enzymes that come from fruits and vegetables, because from a therapeutic standpoint, under the circumstance we live in today in our culture, being overwhelmed with all kinds of stuff that we have no control of, that might not be enough. I'm talking about probiotics, systemic enzymes, digestive enzymes. They are critically important. I don't go without them. And I think that in some respects, my spiritual life and those 3 things I take might have more to do with that I'm maintaining my health at an advanced age than my diet. What I believe is the most important thing is what you leave out. You're leaving out all the processed food, all the agrochemicals, the hormones, the pesticides, which is not easy. It's a challenge today. Then try to eat a water, plant-based diet, because the biological terrain in the human body, it's like having a healthy soil out in your garden in order to grow the right crops. You might be able to grow crops in a bad soil, but the biological terrain of the human body is based on, fruits and, a plant-based diet.